While walking through the halls of the new dormitory, the interior beauty is not just designated for the eyes of one, but the eyes of all making this hall very unique. The artwork and quotes throughout the halls carry diverse personalities, from the eccentric French-American cook Julia Child to the fiery and God-willing heart of St. Joan of Arc. Just the artwork alone presents the opportunity of union among the diversity of students that reside here.
And we find ourselves, anyway, at the end, if I might distort the words of Shakespeare, at the end of our summer of discontent. Has there ever been, friends, in living memory of any of us, a summer so violent as the one which we've just completed? Every day, it seemed, there was some new thing which tore at our hearts and which caused us discouragement. A shooting in Orlando, killing almost 50, including an alumnus of the University of Mary. A sister of St. Francis and a sister of Charity found dead in their home in Mississippi after years of caring for the poor and the afflicted. Police shooting citizens, and in turn gunfire turned back upon them. And abroad, men driving trucks into crowds of revelers. Suicide bombings in Baghdad and Kabul. Mass graves discovered in Syria. People blowing themselves up at music festivals, attacking people on trains with axes. And in the city of Roers, where Joan of Arc gave her life, one fine morning, a priest who was saying Mass had his throat slit. And while he died, as on the lips of Joan of Arc, on his lips was the name of Jesus. And we want to know what's happening in our world, even as we come to this very hope-filled day, as we consider the beautiful sight that we saw this weekend of freshman women moving into this residence hall, their parents' eyes moist with the bittersweet moment of them setting off into the world. Even in the midst of all of that, we want to know why. What's happening in our world? And the answer is not so complex after all. We are living as if there were no God. Many of the things, the horrific events of our summer of discontent were performed in the name of God, which makes a blasphemy of religion, as though God could be served by terror, as if God could be served by violence. He is not served by such things. And yet here at the University of Mary, we realize that we have the task, not simply in the classroom and the laboratory, not only in the chapel, but here in our residence halls, of preparing the hearts and minds of our students to face a world which is increasingly violent and which has forgotten God. If you walk inside of this building, you see the first mock-up of a great tribute wall to the couple whose name and whose company's name will hang upon this building. And here's what that says. In grateful recognition of Jim and Sandra Roers for their great generosity to the University of Mary and their enduring support of Catholic education, that in all things God may be glorified, from henceforth this place will be known as Roers Hall.
Probably a lot of you are asking yourself, why are Jim and Sandy Roers from Fargo, North Dakota interested in the University of Mary? Sandy and I have had a lot of opportunities to interface with many different educational institutions, not only in the eastern part of the state, but in Dickinson, we've worked with those people out there, and over in Minnesota, where a lot of our kids went to school, we had tremendous interactions with each of those schools. Sandy and I have helped many of the schools raise money, do projects like this one. But why did we choose to put our name on a building here at the University of Mary? Two reasons why. The first reason is I had the fortune of meeting a young priest in Arizona about 6 years ago. Today he happens to be Monsignor. And through our experience of getting to know Monsignor Shea and learning more about his vision for the students right here at the University of Mary, we grew together. We believe in a lot of the things that Monsignor Shea believes in and what he just talked about a few minutes ago. We believe in that in our own personal lives. So it became a natural for us to get more involved with the university. The second reason that I would say that we are excited about this is the conservative Christian values that are being taught in this institution are unmatched any place in the state of North Dakota, and maybe Minnesota for that matter, but not in the state of North Dakota. We're North Dakotans, we believe in North Dakota, and we're going to do everything we can to make North Dakota be a better place. This institution does that in a big way. In our business world, Larry, all of us guys, we'll tell you about how important it is that our young people have strong ethical behaviors. That's what you're learning here in this Christian environment, and we want to be a part of that, and that's why we're here today.